I'm Dr. Eric, the fitness physician, where I talk about all things related to hormonal fitness, muscle medicine, and much more. So, I'm going to talk a little bit more about the gut, and I've put many of my patients recently on a different supplement specifically for gut health, and I'm going to dig into this in the next couple of videos. But this is kind of an intro primer today. We're going to talk about gut health, the microbiome, and the immune system, and more. So, basically, I think most people know this fact already, but over 70% of the immune system is located in the gut, right? All of the microbiota are integrally associated with this. Is that a word? So very important for this. But the gall to the gastric, the GI, or the different thing, the gastric associated lymphoid tissue or gut associated lymphoid tissue is different names for it. But basically, that's where most of this resides. And basically, multiple immune systems and cells that reside in the gut, in the cells, and they're produced by the gut as well, and also produced has to do with the microbiome as well. So basically, the gall, what does it do? It basically has many important functions, but one of the things that initiates an immune response, and it's also associated with pathogen recognition, right? So of course, when we eat our foods, our microbiota are very important in this. So as we get foods in our body or different bacteria in our gut, it recognizes this, right? So that's what the gall does. It recognizes, and of course, it's supposed to function optimally, right? It's supposed to recognize the good versus the bad. So if we have good bacteria in our gut, it's supposed to recognize that and let it do its thing. If we have bad bacteria, it's supposed to initiate an immune response to get that and get rid of those bad bacteria. So for example, if you're taking proton pump inhibitors or eating a terrible diet or whatever, you have a bacteria in your mouth, and normally supposed to be dissolved by stomach acid or fluor, but they're not because of you're just not making enough acid, or you're taking PPIs, etc. They're going to get down into the gut, and then they're going to sit there and going to cause problems, and therefore then you're going to have an immune reaction because it's not supposed to be there. Same thing with certain foods, right? People, you hear about people all the time getting SIBO and leaky gut and all these different things. It's because the different foods that we're supposed to be assimilating and digesting and getting rid of are leaking through the gut barrier because of underlying inflammation or because of an imbalance in the microbiome or whatever reason. It's leaking out through the cells, and your body is recognizing it as a foreign invader, which it should, because normally it's supposed to be going right through or passing through and getting taken care of, but it's not, and it's leaking out and it's causing an immune reaction. So this is one of the things that it does. So the gall is associated with this. So these little all these different cells, which I'm going to talk about, recognize good versus bad, and it's supposed to function well. However, if there's underlying inflammation, a poor diet, medications, hormonal imbalances, whatever that might be, things go awry and things start getting out of whack. And that's also the importance of the microbiome having a proper balance of certain things. And that's why, again, the segue is where I'm going with this eventually, is that how we can modify the microbiome to get it to where it's supposed to be. But again, we're going to talk about this on a cellular level too, why this is happening. So the gall, again, initiates a proper immune response, pathogen recognition, and immune tolerance to normal flora, which is what I was talking about. It's supposed to recognize the good bacteria and the good foods and fight the ones that are not supposed to be there. And so the gall has many cells that are associated with this, right? Many, I have too many to list here, but the Th cells, there's T cells and B cells. T cells, there's the helper cells, there's Treg cells, which kind of balance the immune system, keep it in check. There's B cells, which basically produce antigens and different things, or produce antibodies and produce immune cells to destroy invaders. It's a secondary reaction. There's cytotoxic T cells, there's macrophages, there's innate immune cells of the intestinal tract, and others. And all these things are supposed to fight, again, perform all these functions. Kill what needs to be killed, and then balance things out so we don't attack ourselves. Again, you hear about people with Crohn's disease, irritable bowel syndrome, because our cells are out of whack and they're attacking itself. It's attacking itself in causing inflammation, causing problems. So the Treg cells are not, they're not able to do their job and balance out the immune system. So it's a little going too far in the other direction. It's attacking too much. We want to attack what's supposed to be attacked and calm down and not attack our own cells, if that makes sense. So basically the link between the whole gall, what it does is the crucial link between local immune responses and the systemic immune response. So again, this is the whole gut-brain immune system link that we talk about in our cellular medicine teachings, is that, again, our systemic immune system is related to our local immune system, it's related to gut health, and affects the brain and everything else. So they're all interrelated. So, but again, this is the crucial link, right? Local immune response, the things I was just talking about, and how it can set off in a systemic immune response if it gets out of control. Or again, these pathogens, these little antigens and microbiomes, or the bad bacteria that are not supposed to be there, foods that are causing a reaction, whatever that may be, because of leaky gut or inflammation, it can leak out. And then when you get this inflammatory state or immune reaction that's out of control, not only affects the gut, but it can travel everywhere through your body and the brain. That's why people with autoimmune conditions or leaky gut, SIBO, etc., have brain fog. They're tired. They get skin reactions because this immune response, this inflammatory response is getting everywhere. It's out of control. So this is the link. So the bottom line, and also in terms of where we're going to talk about treatment, is the microbiome basically influences the development of the gut, right? So by the bacteria, the type of bacteria in our gut, this can influence the gut. It can balance out all these cells. That's why so much importance is on the gut and the microbiome. And we're still learning so much. There's still so much we don't know. But we're going to talk about in future videos how we can help this with different supplementation, different foods, hormone balances, peptides, etc. How we can balance this out, get the gut functioning properly, which of course is going to then not only enable a proper local immune response, which is then going to translate into a proper systemic immune response. We're going to prevent all these bad things from happening. We're going to kill the bad stuff and keep the good stuff intact, which is sometimes getting completely out of control. So anyway, so this is part one. We're going to dig into this a little bit more in future videos. I'll talk about a couple different things that I'm doing specifically with my patients to enhance their microbiome and enhance proper immune functioning. So hope you enjoyed this. Reach out to me let me know what you want to talk about, and tag it, share it, and also reach out to me for any consultations. I'm doing telehealth consultations everywhere myself, and I'm also doing the ultimate health and performance optimization package with my partner, Gall. We're doing the dual consultation and a whole program together to completely enhance your body. Unlike anybody else out there, we're going to enhance everything top to bottom, treat things at the cellular level, hormonal fitness, muscle medicine, and much more. So everyone have a rocking weekend, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.